This is the next play to earn game that's going to take off. Stay tuned to find out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Lux Fiat channel. Billy here, and today I'm going to be talking about a play to earn game on the Solana blockchain called Psyker. This is a project I found out through Twitter, and I did a couple of quick searches on it and did some research and ended up buying a couple for around 0.6 each. They're sitting around 0.5 each right now. I think that's around where mint is, so I think this is a perfect entry for this game. And yeah, we're just gonna run through it. Again, guys, this isn't financial advice. Anything I say or do on this channel is solely for educational and entertainment purposes only. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, guys, so here is their website. Psyker, now in early access, legendary gameplay all on Solana. Fighting games have relied on a similar formula over the past few decades. There's not been much change or evolution aside from small changes to game mechanics. The introduction of Web3, NFTs, and GameFi provides the opportunity to innovate and create new ways for players to interact, play, and earn within fighting game genre. So guys, I think this is huge. I think them trying to find a way to kind of liven up the fighting game genre is a big kind of step in that direction of just innovation. One, because like they said, fighting games haven't really done much different since the 90s, and it's, you go from Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, all the way to even Street Fighter, what are they at, 5 or 6, and I mean nothing even really changes too much besides maybe abilities and characters that they might add. So the opportunity to be able to bring Web3 in and to be able to constantly add new characters in a fun and meaningful way and be able to maybe earn off of these characters is a huge thing to look at in terms of just play to earn aspects, because we had something like that with Infungibles, but Infungibles was more of a auto game that more relied on luck rather than just fighting and skill. So immersive environments, using the cutting edge technology of Unreal Engine, Psyker's environments will have you feeling like you're in Solana City. Action-packed combat, multi-layer combat mechanics with power-ups, item attributes, and Psyker mode character transformation. So I'm thinking more of Jump Force sort of style fighting game. That's kind of what I'm getting just based off of the description of what they're providing. Detail on every character. World-class character design meets NFTs. Customize your character to fight your way in the Psykerverse. Okay, so it's just going over the basic detail of the characters and just going over, the general information. There's not really going to be anything too crazy in these in the website. It's more just all the general information telling you about the project. So each key card thing has has separate attributes into what your character is going to be, and eventually I think they're going to be revealed into the characters themselves, and which is why they have the attributes. So now you can kind of go on there and see the key card you want to pick out just based on the attributes and if they're rare, if you want to do that. NFT keycard unlocks beta access and 5 unknown items. So prior to the launch of the game, Psyker is releasing an NFT collection of keycards that will give holders exclusive access to the Psyker closed beta, private Discord community, and the unveiling of items contained within each keycard at the start of the beta launch. So that is kind of what they're doing with that. Their beta launch, I don't know when that's coming out yet, but from what it seems like it should be fairly close. You also get some items that you have to wait for, but either way, I think this is a long-term hold anyways. I don't think you're going to see any profit really for a couple months. Play to earn games really take a while to do right and do correctly. I think the only case of a play to earn game not doing, or doing well out the gate is Astrals, which is because Shaq is behind it and he's a good businessman. He knows how to promote a project. But with this, I think, not having that outlet of having a good businessman like that, not saying the team is, incompetent in any way. I'm sure they're a great team and they've proven so far. It's just, Astrals had that kind of kick to the finish line, whereas this one has to continuously build to get there. So I think, you know, this could easily be over 4 or 5 Solana in the future. And, you know, looking at maybe the bull market starting, we're still waiting for that confirmation, but the bull market might be starting. And if that does happen, all Solana NFTs will probably end up going up anyways. So just be on a lookout. I think this might be the time to start accumulating and just kind of waiting for the bull market to kind of take place. I'm not entirely sure on that. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed in the markets, but just from what it seems like things are finally starting to ramp up. Here is the trailer. I want to make sure. Okay, guys, sorry, I had to cut there. I had to set up my headphones, and because I didn't want the speaker to come out and then blow it through my mic, and then you get echoes and all that stuff. So I have to put it through my speakers. We're gonna watch this trailer, see how it goes, and you guys can get the information from that. So wow, okay, so that was the first time I saw the trailer. I did that on purpose so I could have a genuine reaction with the video, and holy crap, the game looks amazing. The gameplay mechanics look like they're fluid, and it looks like everything works like it's supposed to, given, I mean, alpha gameplay usually always looks good, and it's usually refined. Even though, you know, it looked great there, it might look even better in the game, which is why I'm so excited about it, because alpha gameplay is very good, and then by the time the game comes out, you're just blown away by, even, you know, hopefully you're blown away by it being improved from what you last saw. But yeah, that trailer really showed the capabilities of the art and the style and just what the game is going to offer. Here's a gif of the key cards and what you're kind of buying. 7,000 NFT keys, 7,000 beta access passes, already sold out. They have a Discord, which we'll look at in a second. They also have a token, limitless uses. Psych token is utility based and used for multiple functions. Psych token is utilized throughout the network for rewards, staking fees, and governance. Token type SPL, ticker Psych, token name Psyker, token supply is 100 million. You could apply to token sale, and I think that's more for like influencers and stuff like that, if you're looking for a partnership with them. I just want to interrupt really quick to tell you about the Unknown Species NFT, which is an NFT that we've been teasing for a while. And at the end of the sale of the 600, we are going to be doing 10 $3,000 raffles. So be sure to check it out. Here's the trailer to give you more information, but go ahead and go to dac.llc/NFT and find out more information. Here's the trailer.
Mr. President, this looks really bad, sir. The doctor's research was leaked and it has left unrest within the country. This is not good. The plan backfired, as I predicted. Mr. President, you need to speak on this or there will be riots. We cannot afford riots on top of this. The President wants all samples brought to the laboratory at once for immediate testing. This could be dangerous, people. Very dangerous.
Let's go ahead and look at their white paper. I'll go ahead and leave a link to their website so you can have all this information readily available to you. So be sure to check that out down in the description so you can be sure to do your extra research. I'm just going to kind of scroll through this, see what it has. It's probably just going to go over a lot of the same website stuff, just a little more in depth. So again, I'm not going to go too crazy into it. Yeah, already I'm kind of just seeing the same information just built on a little more. So go ahead and check out the white paper. Again, it's really just the same information we just ran through, just how I kind of put it and explained it a little more. So go ahead and read that and do your own research. Right now, we're going to go ahead and check this Discord. The Discord's sitting at around 40,000 people. I think there's around 3,000 active, 4,000 active concurrently. It's always active in here, always a lot of messages. Everyone's talking, everyone's interacting. It's always a good time in here. So that's always a good sign to show, at least some sort of support around where the floor price is. If you see something, it's doing good in the chat, usually it'll do good throughout the lifespan, but you have to weigh your options and kind of see and gauge how the community is doing. If they're losing sentiment, obviously you want to start thinking about selling. If they're gaining sentiment, you obviously want to hold longer. Let's look at their announcement. What have they announced in the last couple days? They shouted out a video from another YouTuber, Hard Fork Gaming. They're going to do a write-up on hideouts today, meaning, later today. I'm sure we're in different time zones and stuff, so don't really take the dates too seriously. Anglo joined, which is a huge Twitter Solana influencer, which, again, don't really listen to influencers, but around this space, he is really well known for his plays and what he does. So that in itself is a good sign. But again, don't always listen to influencers. Don't always pay attention to influencers, because at the same time, they could be getting paid. They might not be looking at everything. They might not have done all the research, and you never know what the circumstances might be. So always do your own research. That is always the moral of the story with us, is always do your own research. As much as we might like these projects, you might not. So always do your own research. Always make sure that you're doing your part and making sure that, you're not going to get scammed from people doing things that they're not supposed to. And that is by doing your own research. But yeah, guys, there's really not a lot to the Discord. It's really just a hangout area and an announcements kind of area to, get the community together. It's nothing along the lines of some of the other Discords that we've seen, where it's, there's a bunch of other stuff included, like a DAO and stuff like that. Which, I'm sure they'll have something like that, but right now I guess they do have a DAO. It's more just the holders chat, which is pretty much what every NFT has, is just the holders chat. But again, that's fine. Discord doesn't need to be too crazy. It really just needs to be announcements and a general chat. If you really want to get down to it, you don't need anything crazy in a Discord. You really just need a place where you keep your community informed and, just on wanting to hold your project. But yeah, guys, there's very little information to go over on this project right now, besides just what's on the website and what's in the white paper. And the trailer that we saw. Play to earn games are kind of scary, of course. Not a lot of them do well. But again, you need to gauge the Discord. You need to stay on top of the floor price. You need to stay on top of the team and see what they're doing. The Twitter, there's a bunch of stuff that goes into just making sure that an NFT isn't going to be swept from right under you. And you got to be on top of it. And it's very hard to do. I struggle to do it every day, and I'm in multiple projects, and I have to do that process every day for each project. It is very tiring, and it is very annoying at points. But when you get a structure to it, it kind of just becomes second nature. The annoyance doesn't really ever go away. It is what it is. But you really need to sit down, do your deeper research, because I'm seeing too many people get scammed nowadays with, at least on Solana, because the gas fees are just too easy to get everything set up. So it's easier to rug. We had a rug with Proboscis Monkeys earlier on in the week, which was a huge project that shot up to like 8 SOL, and then they rugged all the way down to like 0.5. It was crazy. Huge rug, and a lot of a lot of hate and negativity going to influencers that had called out that project, which is why me and John always say never listen to influencers, because you never know what they could be promoting. It might seem like a good project. Like, I'm sure when it hit 8 SOL, this guy was like, I'm the greatest influencer alive. I just called this project and it went up to 8 SOL in 2 days, from a 0.2 mint or whatever it was. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't look into the project, so I don't know the basics. But, you know, now people are going at him like, you called out this project. It was a rug. You know, what's up? When in reality, it's not really his fault. It is to an extent, but it's the team that decided to rug. They gave the art. They did everything. They fulfilled their roadmap to a degree, and they left. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think that influencer should be getting as much as he has been getting, but it definitely comes to question. Just be careful, influencers out there who are watching this, what you actually promote. And, I mean, investors, always do your own research. Never rely on one person's research to invest in something, unless it's just a degen play and you've already lost that money. You don't care. This is honestly what it was. This is kind of what this play was to me. I kind of just hopped into it and forgot it, and then I kind of did the deeper research. And then, you know, this video helps me do even more research on that. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm even more bullish on this game. Fighting games really need to amp up their style and what they do. So I think we'll see something along the lines with that, along the lines of Jump Force-ish. If you want to look at the trailer for that, go ahead and do that. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it. I feel like I've just been rambling on about a bunch of stuff, but I hope you guys did enjoy. All right, guys, sorry about that. I screwed up my outro, so I'm going to go ahead and redo it. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did find it informative and helpful, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll be sure to get back to all your comments that you leave. I love getting back to them. It's, you know, just second nature to me, something I love to do. So go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as well. Guys, hit the notification bell and set that to all, because no one gets our notifications, and I think you're missing out on a lot of information that you could be consuming and furthering your knowledge. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.